All right, and welcome. This is Sunday morning, 11/12/23, and here is your first headline. Another victim of the man accused of shooting and killing a freshman Belmont University student is speaking out. In 2021, Shaquille Taylor was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but the case was dismissed by a judge because Taylor was deemed incompetent. Taylor spent time in jail being interviewed by doctors, but all the doctors agreed further training or medical care would not change his competency. So despite admitting to detectives that he shot into a car with children inside, he was released back to the street. Shayla Workman, 26 years old, and her 2 young children were the victims in that case. And in breaking news, a shooting at a gathering Saturday night at the Franklin Marriott Cool Springs injured 2 people. Franklin police said it happened around 9:30 p.m. The 2 people shot were taken to the hospital and are being treated, and there is no word yet on their condition. Police say the shooter ran from the hotel afterwards but was arrested in a nearby neighborhood and is now in custody. News Channel 12 has requested more information from Franklin police, including what type of event was happening at the time of the shooting, more information on the shooter and their condition of the victims, and this is a developing story, so check back later for more updates. Now, what's going on in Mount Juliet? Well, if you ask James Short how long he served in the Army, he'll tell you 20 years, 4 months, and 16 days, he says. But talking about that time didn't always come easy until he joined Operation Song. They turned me around, made me want to be a social person again, and I've seen it happen with so many veterans, said Short. The organization helps veterans share their stories through music by pairing veterans, active military members, and their families with songwriters. It's amazing the stories that people don't mind telling once you get comfortable enough to start telling your story, said board member of Operation Song, Dennis Buchanan. Performers took to the stage at Operation Song's 4th annual Voices for Veterans fundraiser in Mount Juliet. The event included auction items autographed by some of country's biggest names. It's all veterans helping veterans, said Buchanan, who also performed at the event. Buchanan is a Vietnam War veteran. When we left the airport, we got spit at, cussed out, things were thrown at us, and we were already on a roller coaster ride for all the ugly that we had to go through. The ugly still playing in his head decades later until he was introduced to Operation Song. You have to go through the class first, then you get your song and a CD with all the people you wrote with, and then you become alumni, said Buchanan. Now, the organization has written nearly 1,500 songs with veterans across the country, helping put lyrics to words that for so long went unsaid. And that's what we're all about, is trying to get our stories out to make someone else feel comfortable, and if they can hear our story and save their life, it's worth every bit of it, Buchanan said. Now, we're going to get back to Lorante Barbie with your Super 7-day forecast. Lorante, what's going on with the weather for the next 7 days?